Okay, I wanted to hop on here real quick because the stock market is crashing. We're seeing all this stuff, these crazy headliners over the past day. I didn't get on here last week, so I'm gonna try to catch up from last week as well. Give you guys some updates on where we're at with the portfolio, what I plan doing moving forward, and see what you guys think. What are you guys planning on doing? So let me know down below in the comment section. So the biggest, I feel like, headliner out of all this stuff is DeepSeek through China and the AI and the new infrastructure that's supposed to be coming, and what's going to happen with that market and how it could potentially affect what's going on in America and the AI and things that we have here, and especially Nvidia in particular. So when it comes to Nvidia, as you guys can see, it is down almost 17%. It was actually down farther than that for the day, and then this past week you can see a huge drop off, so around $149, now at $122, and it was actually as low as $117 for that time period. And you look at the past month, past 3 months, you see we've had these big drops, but it's actually been, if you scroll a little bit right here, you can see it's actually been low during these times, but not this low during this drop right here. So year to date, as you can see, still down 10% from that drop. But when I look at the portfolio and what I have in it and my average cost is $88.55, and I'm still up $840.55, and that's a 38% gain still. So like I tell you guys all the time, I personally like to dollar cost average my way into everything, even when it comes to Nvidia. This is one that I do every single month at the beginning of the month. Now this one in particular is a position where I think we need to buy some while it's a little bit lower. So I'm going to be adding some more cash into the portfolio. Definitely going to be doing some buying this week, probably tonight, or when the market opens in the morning. I'm sure it's going to start bouncing back, but I also think I'm going to make my first option trade on this as well. So once I decide on what I'm going to do, I'll try to document that and tell you guys what I did on the option trade when that comes. I've never done it before. I know I talked about, I'll do it in about 4 or 5, 6 months. This one I think might be the play to do just because of the position that it's in. So again, let me know what you guys think about the option trading, Nvidia in particular. I'm sure a lot of people have had their eyes on it, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and questions or whatever you have down below in the comment section, simply because we can help each other out. And again, this is not investment advice or anything like that. I'm just documenting my process, and I love to hear from other people on their thoughts and opinions. And again, I always say, take everything with a grain of salt. Do your research, understand what's going on in the market, what you can afford to lose or what you want to gain or whatever it may be, what your stop loss is. You have to make those decisions based off of your scenario, your situation in life. So going out and copying somebody else's portfolio or their every single move, yeah, that may be great for some people, but for me, I like to live and learn through other people's experiences and then kind of take things that I see and then make my actions based off of that. So with Nvidia in particular, this is definitely one that is on my mind right now. And let me actually go to trade options. So I did one for a year out. I was looking at this earlier, and it has a $123 call. So let me click on this real quick. So as you can see right here, you have a high at 34.50. Previous close 44.88, chance of profit 26%, and the low is at 29. The delta is at 63, and I think this is still something that I can make a move on. Again, once I make it happen, if I make it happen, I don't know, because I'm still like trying to figure this whole options thing out. But I think this is gonna be something to make a move on and try to make something shake. So I'll let you guys know. I'm shooting up here because I got the fam over, so I was trying to make sure I got a video out for you guys real quick. But let me get back to some other stuff here. Another one to look at right now is SoFi as well. Now this one in particular, my average cost is $14.70, but I only have like 600 bucks in there, so it's not like crazy, but at the same time we're still up 10%, $57, and it's had a little drop. But if you look at overall the past year and the past 5 years, you see it's up and down, and now it's back up. But a lot of people are talking well about SoFi. So for this one in particular, I think also when it comes to this week and some things that I want to start to pour into a little bit more, I think this might be one. Now I see it was at 18, almost 19, 1850, somewhere around there. It's at 1625 right now, and was low as 1580. So, or man, it might have been even lower than that. Let me see. Yeah, it looked like it was around low, mid, high 15. So there's some wiggle room to make a little bit of money and some profit right there. I don't particularly do like the day trading and all that stuff, but I'm definitely looking more now that I'm starting to look more into this stuff. Some things that maybe I could hold for a couple weeks and set a stop loss on it, or, you know, sell at a certain point or whatever it may be. Try to make a couple bucks, you know, wait for it to drop a little bit and then buy back in. I don't want to like do it with the majority of my portfolio, but I would say maybe like 10% of the portfolio. Then I can kind of like learn the tricks of the trade and not be like fully all the way into it, losing a bunch, or, you know, obviously, yeah, I could gain a bunch too, but I like to do it with actual skin in the game. And I know people say you could do paper trading and all these other things, but for me, it's more fun when I'm doing with the actual cash, because I hate when you do something that's like, oh, hypothetically, and then you hit big and you're like, bruh, I could have hit crazy. So for me, I like to, you know, do it that way. When it comes to just putting money into these things. So that's kind of my update right now. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section when it comes to those other things. I saw big hits on Tesla, Nvidia, AMD has continued to go down. And then obviously QQQ is another big one that I'm in. That one in particular, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's heavy when it comes to the technology stuff, and we see the technology stuff seeing a hit right now. But I think, again, like I said earlier, this is a good time to buy. Everybody gets fearful when you see the red days and all those things, obviously the big drops, and the other side of the world is saying everything's on discount, buy. So I've seen this before, I've done this before, and I'm definitely like, let me pour a couple extra thousand into this at least for this month. So typically I do a couple, you know, 1,000, 2,000, whatever it may be, depending on how much goes in. This month might be, you know, 4, 5, 6, maybe 10,000 that I decide to put in there to help increase it a little bit and buy at better prices and get my averages lower or whatever it may be. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'll try to document what happens next. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. But the stock market is crashing. Everybody's scared. All these different things. We hear this all the time. There has to be pullbacks. There has to be recorrections. Even like in the shoe game. I was just talking about this the other day with my homie. They're like, the shoe game's dead. All these different things. I'm like, bro, there's still shoes selling for $1,000. There's still shoes that are reselling when they come out. They're hyped up. They're still going for $500, $700, whatever. Yeah, it may not be $2,200 like it was before, but at the same time, you can still take that same shoe and sell it for $1,300. You know, if it's a new release, you still take a Travis Scott Jordan 1, whatever. Obviously, those was going for $900, $1,200. Now they're like $400 to $600, depending on the colorway and things like that. Retail was like $140, $150. So you're still winning at the end of the day. So I kind of look at it like that when it comes to the stock market. Like, yeah, there's some down days, but at the same time, we're still getting good deals here. And when you look at the big picture in the long play, because that's an even longer play than sneakers, because these deteriorate and crumble, and you got to make decisions with sneakers as time goes. Because I know this is it. I know I'm not trying to talk about sneakers too much, but we're in the sneaker room. It's hard not to. I'm just looking at all my shoes right here. If you guys don't know about my main channel, it's called The DNA Show. I talk about shoes over there. We got a few 100,000 subscribers. We're almost at 400,000. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and help me get to 400K on that channel if you guys have never heard of it before. But just looking at that, I'm like, okay, you know, I got this timeline, I got this horizon on different things, so I have to look at stocks the same way and say, hey, where's this company going to be in 5 years? Where's this company going to be in 10 years? Or is this a deteriorating company? Are they a fad? Or what's going on? Are they innovating? Are they bringing up new things? Have they been stagnant for a while? What's going on with the company? So that's just kind of where I'm at. And yeah, hopefully that gives you guys a look inside of my brain. For now, just a quick thought. So I'll see you guys in another one. I appreciate you guys always. And again, leave some helpful comments down below in the comment section. If you guys got anything negative to say, get out of here. Don't watch none of my videos. I don't want you guys here on the channel. We're here to help each other grow and become better people, better investors, and a better community. So what else? I think that's it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in another one.